I was swallowing. Hair flip. Hi. Did you guys miss me? Oh my God. Oh my God. I know. I missed me too. So, hi everybody. Welcome back to your boy SeanDavieWay. We're getting back into another survivor and Chris Stokes. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 We're getting right back into it. As y'all know, there's been a lot going on with Raz B, and we will be getting into that on another day more so. We're still going to get into Raz B a little bit today, but I want to focus more on Ricky romance. Ricardo Thornton, Demario Thornton, which is Raz B's brother. I've interviewed Ricky. I think Ricky is cool. I think he's a great guy. But I believe in transparency, you know, especially when you're doing something like this, with this saga with all of these victims. Ricky is definitely a victim of sexual abuse. He alleges when he came onto the show, and he also alleged that for a very long time now, since about 2006, 2007, type of situations where he finally came public with it. But he's definitely a victim. So, but with people being victims, hurt people. But to me, like, I get the fact, because we're gonna get into how Ricky alleges certain things against Chris Stokes. If you want to know what those things are, I did a video on it. I did an interview with Ricky Romance himself, brought him onto the show. So if you want to check those things out, you can go there to do it. So I'm not really going to dig deep to somebody else's trauma. So, but if you want to go and watch it, it's there. But I get that a lot of things, not because okay, woosah. This is a hard conversation for me to talk about, because I like Ricky, I really do. But still, at the same time, like I said, I don't believe in being biased with situations. I feel that you should show the entire picture, instead of just some of it. So with that being said, these things are happening, they're out there, so you can't avoid them. And I'm not going to say I tried to avoid it, but it was just certain things that I didn't necessarily want to spotlight, but it is what it is. So with this video being done, like, I hope Ricky don't necessarily feel some type of way about me, but if he does, I don't care, because it is what it is. It's news. It's the news. I got to report what happens, and this is part of what's happening. So unfortunately, I have to talk about it. But hey, so shout out to Ricky. No hard feelings, but it is what it is, brother. So now, Ricky alleged a lot of stuff that Chris Stokes did, in the past. So Ricky is somebody that has been, abused. So he is a victim. But that doesn't give a person the right, as somebody that has been hurt by someone, to go and hurt other people. It doesn't give you that permission. If you don't get that, we're going to look over it because this happened to you. No. Because as a victim myself, I'm not out here hurting people. I'm not doing that. It's just not what I do. So I want, victims to get peace and justice, not spread it because they don't understand it. So since they don't understand it, they spread it, So I don't believe in that. So with that being said, I have to get into, because if I excused Ricky, I would have to excuse R. Kelly and, a lot of other men, a lot of other people. We would have to excuse all of them, be like, hey, well, it happened to you. So since it happened to you, it's okay. It's not. It's not okay. So as a victim, you can make other people victims. And I think a lot of hurt people that are hurting people, I think that they leave that part, like, escapes them, on that journey of doing whatever that they're doing. Because it doesn't give you, the right to, you need to understand your hurt so that you don't hurt. It doesn't excuse, since you don't understand it, I get to do it. No. So with that being said, let's get into it. Ricky Romance, aka well, as known as Ricky Romance, but his name is Ricardo Thornton Raz B's brother, is currently incarcerated. He's been incarcerated since October 8th. So I knew that he went to jail. I just didn't know exactly all the specifics behind it. I still necessarily don't, but I have a better idea, of what's going on, and it's just an idea of what's going on, so, and I'm just going to, get into that. I did notice when I talked to Ricky, when we had conversations behind the scenes, like before we came onto the show. Thank you everybody for your super chats, Jezebel, Lashandra. Thank you. I'm trying to stay focused. When I noticed behind the scenes when he was talking to Raz that there's strain, there was strain there. It didn't necessarily sound like Raz and Ricky were on the same page. It sounded like when Raz was talking to him, it sounded more like a toleration versus invitation. It was more so, I felt like Ricky reaching out to Raz, not Raz reaching out to him, and it seemed a little hard for him to get in contact with Raz too. I don't necessarily know what the rift was, but I could tell that there was something there. It was like a tone, like in how Raz spoke to him, and how I just feel like, moving right along. So there was definitely some strain there. So why is Ricky in jail, in prison? Let's get into it. So man arrested after DNA shows ties to 2005 sex assault cold case. So in 2005, there was allegedly, well, I'm going to say allegedly because it's true. So there was this woman that was at a bus stop, and she was offered a ride by Ricky, allegedly. And when that ride was offered, allegedly, some things took place that should never have. And let's get into it. So here we go. DNA ties man to 2005 sex assault cold case. Okay, this report was done 11/12/2020. DNA and prior arrests have tied a 39-year-old man to a sexual assault case involving a pregnant woman more than 15 years ago. According to a Las Vegas police arrest report, Ricardo Thornton was arrested October 8th of 2020 and charged with sexual assault after police said he forced a woman who was 8 months pregnant to commit a sexual act on him in July 2005. The Metropolitan Police Department. Okay. So let's get into what she said. So the woman told the police that she was waiting at a bus stop trying to get to the grocery store because her son needed formula, but someone told her the bus no longer stopped there, and a man pulled up to offer her a ride to the store. Instead, he drove her to a parking garage where he assaulted her. She told Las Vegas police. The victim said the male told her about a gun and would smash her face into the stereo and smash her face into the stereo inside his vehicle, according to the police report. He grabbed the victim by the head and hair and held her tightly, telling the victim to unbutton his pants. The woman reported the assault to the police at the same time and conducted a sexual assault exam, but the case closed shortly afterward with no suspect. The police reopened in 2017 after Thornton DNA matched found during the woman's exam. According to police, his DNA entered into local system after he was charged with 2 counts of sexual assault in 2012. In Henderson, police said Thornton was sentenced to a minimum of 2 years in Nevada Department of Corrections in 2013 on one count of coercion, determined to non-sexual, according to the district court documents. So it says the document says that it was non-sexual, about the 2012s. So there, I'm assuming there's no evidence found on that. They just said that the coercion was not forced. It was not sexual. So that's kind of confusing, but whatever. He was charged in a sexual assault case, and arrest warrant was issued in February. Since his October 8th arrest, Thornton has been held on a $200,000 bail pending a hearing Wednesday. So this is his brother. And now fuck it. Ricky, this isn't right. This isn't right. So I mean, it's hard for me. Now I understand that they only connected him to this crime due to a DNA match. So if you cannot prove otherwise, Ricky, this is not what it is. Because I wanted to interview Ricky, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't have anything to say to him. We don't have anything to speak of, because I truly stand with the victims. And if I stand with you, with your accusations with Chris, I'm going to have to stand with her. So you aren't in prison for no reason. And you belong there if said crimes are committed. You deserve to be where you are. So maybe now your abuser will get his karma, and something will come about to where he can pay for what he did to you. But all of these things being alleged of you and you being incarcerated for set thing, you got to make it right. I don't necessarily know how. I don't know how to give a person advice that has, that has done these things. I don't have any advice for you besides don't do it again. I mean, other than that, I don't have any advice. I try to give people advice based on experience or things that I can relate to. And I have never experienced that. Never have I done it. Never will I. And I don't want to relate to it. So I have no advice. And I understand that, I titled the video, hurt people, because I understand that you are a very hurt individual. And by the things that happen to you, especially with a person getting away, and they just get to live life all fine and dandy, I understand. I get it. I really do. But it doesn't give you the right to do the things that you're doing, allegedly. It doesn't give you that right. So I can't respect it. And I had respect for you, but with reading these things, I have to stand with these people, with the people that you hurt, because now their story is part of our story as well. I'm a victim as well. So, like as a victim, I have to stand with them because I am one. I relate to what they went through. I relate to what they go through, and I relate to what they're going through. I do. So I'm going to do everything in my power to never make a victim. And I think that you should have did the same thing. And there are multiple things against you when it has come to you allegedly creating victims. And I don't understand how you will want things righted with you, things to be right, and you not think that those people deserve the same thing. So, it is what it is, and Chris has been pushing this story around a lot. There are a lot of people, a lot of blogs and websites that are now sharing it, so that's another reason why I came forward with it, because there are a lot of, blogs, if you type this in, it's not hard to find, it pops right up, so it's everywhere. So I'm not gonna sit around and keep, come at Chris and how I'm gonna come at, the burlester and not, come at you the same way. I mean, you're out here doing the same things. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's a child, a woman, a man. It doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that, and that means nobody. So even if you went through it, that doesn't mean you get to have other people do the same thing. You don't get to place your hurt on other people because you're still hurt. You know, it doesn't change anything. So, hey, it is what it is. And I see now why Raz doesn't, really talk of you. I see why he really doesn't speak of you much. I see why he really doesn't share you. I see why. I see why the connection is broken, because you two are two different victims. Raz is somebody that has been hurt by somebody and doesn't know how to get over the fact of this pain that he like continuously relives. And you are out here placing that onto people, and that I can't respect. So I gotta let there is no relationship here. There is no relationship. So you are still a victim. So that is the only reason your interview is still up. And I swear, when I talk to this victim, if she wants me to not have anything of you on my channel, I will get rid of it. Like, I absolutely will. So I have no problem doing that, so to show her that I'm in full support of her, that I don't want her to, I'm over here supporting, her abuser, allegedly. So if she wants me to remove them, and I am getting in contact with her, I've already reached out. If she wants me to, and I'm not reaching out to her to interview her, or anything like that. The woman was, pregnant, at the time, she had a child. Like, I don't want to discuss that with her. I mean, if she wanted to, it wanted, for me to do that, cool. But I'm not reaching out to her for that. I'm just reaching out to her to know that, hey, I see you. I seen what you've been through. Person to person, human to human. It wasn't to reach out to work with her. I don't want to screenshot her messages and show them. I don't want to do none of that. I just wanted to let her know that, hey, I see you, and I'm sorry that happened to you. Nobody deserves that. So that was it. And I just left it at that, and I just walked away. But I did add in there, if she wanted me, as her, to support her, to remove, those things, I would. So it is what it is. So this is uncomfortable for me, because I was really cool with him, and I supported him hard body. And then to see the things afterwards, when I really did my research, I didn't like a lot of stuff that I saw. So that's really why I didn't say a lot about Ricky. I kept with the saga, when we kept going, I kind of kept it off of him, because I felt some type of way, and I didn't want to confuse people. But I also wanted, because, he was on the show, and if he wanted to tell us his story, or what allegedly happened, or what, anything like that, hey, he could have done so, but he didn't. So, and I'm not going to speak for him. So to the people that, especially this woman that he hurt allegedly, because I mean, that's why he's incarcerated, I'm sorry, and prayers to you, positive energy being sent your way. And just know that we hear you, we see you. Like, we hear you, we see you. So Ricky, I gotta let you go play. So but thanks for chilling. Thanks for chilling. You were cool, but I gotta let you go, bro. Moving right along. So now, y'all saw on Instagram, there are a lot of these postings going around. Thank you, Slums. Thank you. Oh my God, I love you. I know it's hard. This was hard for me. This was a really hard thing for me to do. My energy is just like off, and just like all of that, because I really care about, I care about the people that, go through these things, so it's like I feel, that energy, I feel it. It's like I relate to it immediately, so to now know that you are, a person that is now doing those same things, those same set things to people, I can't support that, and it's not something that I need to build up. Because it was even to a point to where I was about to start, I wanted to start sending him money, like put money on his books, and stuff like that, to make sure he was eating while he was in there, because who knows who's looking out for him, and stuff like that. But then when I actually started to do my research and find out like why he in there, bro, if it's up to me, you can starve. Because if you can prove your innocence, then we can have a conversation. But other than that, to me, you're guilty. You know, I'm not going to question that woman. I'm not going to question her. I'm not. If, as far as she knows, whether what it was dark or whatever it was, to where I don't know. I just know that I believe her. So, so Chris is spreading stuff. Okay. Now, everybody thought that this was the post that Raz shared because Raz shared a post of what allegedly Chris was going around saying, right? So Raz shared a post of these posts that were being sent around, like Tea Served Cold and just a ton of other blogs, that, were posting them as well. Even like the share, it was like everywhere, so it was everywhere. So while all of that was being done, Chris was saying certain things to certain people. Now, I don't know if this went over people's head, but the receipt that I posted, this one, is different from the other ones that the other blogs are sharing. Because if you pay attention, it says with Chris Stokes in here, it says, it's not true. Stop with the lies. His brother, Ricardo Thornton, RAPE'd him and is in jail in Vegas for RIPing two girls. Look it up. Okay. They have criminal records. I have never did anything to Raz. Those are lies. So that's why I was telling y'all to tag Raz, because now Chris is trying to push this narrative in that I'm not the people that are out here that is out here actually, harming people or, allegedly abusing people sexually. That's not me. It's them. Look why his brother in jail right now. So if that done, see, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's up, Chris? So I'm not scared of you, and I'm gonna keep like I don't care. Shit. So he messed my video. My video I was doing a good job. But you know what? Thank you, Chanel. She said, "Hey, Sean, seems like there's a double standard when the victims are males." Though, just saying. Absolutely, I agree. And Jason Lee, shout out to Jason Lee. And I want to say to Jason Lee that I really appreciate everything that Jason Lee is doing for Razby. How he stood up for Razby. I really appreciate that. That is so dope of Jason Lee, because he really did not have to do that. And I think it's beyond the show. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, he was only mad because he couldn't show it." No, I don't think he cared about that, because he's interviewed Raz before. They spoke before. So I don't think it was that. I really just think it was just how they keep trying to shut him down when he talks about it. It's like, just let the man talk about it. It is what it is. If y'all ain't gonna bring no charges up on him, if y'all ain't gonna do none of this shit, just let him talk about it. And I agree with him. I agree. If y'all not gonna incarcerate Chris or anything like that due to these allegations that Razby continues from 2007 to now in 2021 keeps bringing forward, at least let him talk about it. That's the least you could give him. He can't even talk about it. Because that's how I feel. And I feel like that's how Jason feels too, because that's what I was getting from him during that live. It's like, that's the least y'all can do, is let the boy talk about it. Y'all won't let him do nothing else. So at least let him talk about it. Let him get it out. He feels like he has to. And then in the videos, like when he was saying the family members are hitting him up, telling him to handle it privately, we're about to get into his family. But still, at the same time, why does he have to handle? What is there to handle privately if y'all motherfuckers swear up and down that Chris is innocent? From Chris's sister Smooth on down to the grandma Stokes, all the mama Stokes, all of that. What is to discuss? Let me get in this good camera. What is to discuss if nothing happened? What are we handling off of line? What are we handling on the phone? What's the point? Nothing happened. So shouldn't the family be calling him, telling him to shut up? And like, what's wrong with you? Not, let's handle this offline. If handling it offline, that's still, to me, it still indicates that something happened. So that means that there's a conversation that's willing to be had in private about the situation. What if he didn't do it? Think about it. So I don't get it. Her flip. Like I literally don't get it. So I understand. And Raz feels, I'm not even gonna say he feels. He's been embarrassed publicly. He's been humiliated publicly due to this. Because you have a lot of ignorant ass wannabe homosexual males out here, and that will call a victim when a male had non-consensual sex with another male. That is a victim. That is not homosexual. That is not gay. That is abuse. When a man that is heterosexual assaults a woman, what is that called? An assault. Whether, whichever way it happened, whether violently or like whatever, right? So why does it when a man, because the woman could be a lesbian being assaulted by a hetero male, wouldn't that be gay? Or is it just a woman being assaulted? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm confused. So you have a lot of ignorant people that will call this man gay, a F word, queer. If it happened so long, you liked it. Say all type of shit to this man. Why, if Raz got treated how he got treated, put into songs, Young Jock, put into songs, making fun of, no, Chris, no, Chris, no. What's funny about that? Raz B looking boy. I'm like, that was so stupid. I'm like, why would you say that? Like, that's when I lost respect for Young Jock. That is not funny. I'm like, there's nothing funny about that. Nothing. Everybody's seen What's Love Got to Do with It, and allegedly Ike did that, what he did to Tina in that studio, non-consensual. I don't see nobody, none of y'all rappers making fun of that in no song. Why y'all making fun of that? But then when this happens to a male, then all of a sudden, let's make fun of it. Let's put this in a song. Like that. No, there's nothing funny about that. How would you like if somebody was mocking your fucking abuse? That's why a lot of people don't come forward. And then look at how Raz got treated. Why would anybody else want to come forward after seeing what happened to him? Everybody looked over the fact that he got abused. Everybody was more sort of pointing at the fact, oh, well, he got to be gay. What does that have to do with anything? Abuse is abuse. It has nothing to do with sexuality. It doesn't matter. If a homosexual male, a homo, a gay, if a homosexual male sexually assaults a woman, does that make him straight? I just find that weird. It's just really weird to me that when people say stuff like that. And it says that, to me, it makes me feel like maybe something happened to you. Because, like, you're weird. You're weird. I feel like that's the last thing somebody's going to worry about. It's like, oh, well, he definitely can't be gay if he assaults her. Yeah, he can be. Bisexual, all type. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be straight to assault. Anybody can do it. Weird. Like, gross. Do you really think that a pedo, even if they preference was girls, they'll still do it to a boy? They're not exempt. That's some weird ass shit. That's weird. Like they still do it. Like, oh, you touched a little boy, you're gay. No, you touched a little boy, you're an abuser. Like, that's weird. Because if you touched a little boy, I still think that you would touch a little girl. I still think you would. That you ain't exempt from it. Like, that's crazy. Most parents, if you hear that somebody touched a child at all in that way, inappropriately, you're not leaving your kids there, and you're damn near not even going over there near that person, especially with your children. So if you heard that person touched a little boy, oh well, it's okay. I can leave my daughters over there because he touched a boy. He gay. I doubt it. I'm just saying, like, let's think. Like let's actually think. I heard you touched any fucking thing under the age of 20. I ain't leaving my kids over there. Shit, like, no. So shit, let alone like an actual fucking adolescent. Like, yeah, no. So like, and Raz was explaining that, like he said it in the video. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, do y'all like, because for the people that think that, like, all these years there are people say that I'm gay. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. Calling him all type of stuff. Y'all see on my community feed the DMs that he was getting, calling myself F words and all of that stuff. What does that have to do with anything? I'm like, that is so weird. Like, ugh, gross. But back to the story. So Chris was trying to get the story pushed out to as many people as he could, because he wants to try and ruin these guys. He was like, oh my God, what is this? Okay, so Chris has been doing some posts, okay? He has been doing some posts, but before we get into that, this family is I just don't even know, like, where to start, okay? So one of my subscribers was letting me know that Raspy's cousin, Queen E, and Chris's cousin, all of Ricky, all of her name is Queen E, and that she was in the comments. In the comments underneath Chris's Instagram, IG, and other social media, and she was like going in on people, and she was basically saying that like Raspy has mental illness, and all this stuff. So let's get into that. So this is a DM between her and the subscriber. And she says, up there that, mentally ill person, shaking my head with the, bye with the deuces. So the subscriber says, wow, shaking my head. So because Raz has mental illness, and I remember this is Raspy's cousin, okay? Blood cousin. So the subscriber says to her, wow, so shaking my head. So because Raz has mental illness, that means that that the recording is a lie. Shaking my head. I get you're protecting your family, but the evidence is clear. And then she sends him the definition of mental disorder. And then she says that Raz is my family too. Duh. Okay. So he responded to her and said, okay, so never heard Chris on the tape saying, I'm sorry, I don't do that stuff anymore. I've changed. If you see me now, you be like, wow, those were his words. Period. So I had to talk to her. Y'all know me. I'm trying to keep it respectful, so I'm trying, but y'all know my mouth is smart. I have a smart mouth. And I didn't appreciate her coming at my subscribers, so you already know I went over there. Ready. That ass. So I said, hello, Queen E. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I want to know your stance before I say something I regret, meaning cuss you down, like go just fry you. So I said, I read your comments under Chris Stokes, your cousin, and Demario's cousin, Raspy. You stated that Raspy is mentally ill. What do you mean? What? That's what I meant, I guess. What do you mean by that? Hurry up. And I meant it. Hurry up. Girl, what you mean? All of a sudden he mentals of the illness now? When did this happen? I'm like, when did he become mentally ill? Girl, I was so pissed right to the girl I said would instead of what? Now y'all know I got a smart fucking mouth. So I was trying to be nice. Nah. because I'm actually trying to help Raz. So I'm like, if I just cuss her down, so I told her to hurry up because she need to hurry up. Girl, I'm not about to wait for you all day. Girl, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. I said hurry up. You see it? Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, sir. Hello. So, what happened? Oh, okay. So, hair flip. She tried it. So she said, the truth will come to the light and prove everybody wrong. Mark my words. Girl, that copy paste that shit. That's what Chris Stokes say. And I have the proof, girl. That's what he say. So I say it's been 14 years almost. So I highly doubt that. What's Raz B's diagnosis, girl? That's that spell check because I wrote what's. I know I did. What's Raz B's diagnosis, girl? And does Ricky and Quindon have the same diagnosis, girl? Do they have the same diagnosis? I need to know. Or does it just run in your family? What is this mental other illness is you talking about all of a sudden? I'm confused because that's new. That's new. I done heard drugs. I done heard that because he was broke and was trying to get money. Embezzle. Like, I done heard all of that. I done heard all that, girl. But mental of the illness, girl. I said, ooh, that's new, girl. Girl, do you know mental illness is not like literally mental illness, girl? Like, if they have terms and like there's certain kinds, girl. That's a blanket, girl. What you trying to say, girl? Raz ain't never been in no asylum. And I thought that this was your cousin. How y'all coming so hard at your own fucking cousin? I'm like, how much this makes no sense. I'm like, this is crazy, but it is what it is. What? Okay, I gotta get back inside later. Okay, so yeah. So she said, huh? She said, huh? Yeah, girl, girl, you heard me. Girl. Those men allege the same issues about Chris. So are they mentally ill as well? And you still haven't answered about Demario, about what Demario is mentally ill with. And Demario is Raz B. Girl, you still ain't answered that. Girl, what he got? Y'all know I can't stand that shit. When I ask you a question, you go everywhere around it. Girl, I didn't ask you nothing about no fucking light, Queen E, girl. I didn't ask you about no light. I said what was going on with Raz mental illness, girl, because I didn't know that, girl. You was cousin, girl. Maybe you know so maybe you went to a doctor's appointment or something. Girl, what's up? What's tea? And then, girl, and she gonna say the truth gonna come to the light. Girl, I ain't say nothing about no light bulbs. Girl, I get my light bulbs from Wall of the Marks. Girl, I ain't say nothing about no fucking light bulbs, girl. I said diagnosis. You say he got mental illness. Oh. Always trying to avoid. No. Shit, because I'm starting to think you may have been touching the motherfuckers too. Shit. You sit here acting real guilty, bitch. Talk about the truth don't come to the light. I'm not accusing you of nothing. Why you saying what Chris say? Shit. Stop saying what the burlesque say. He always say that fucking shit. Oh, the truth's gonna come to the light. You will see soon. It's been 14 motherfucking years. Shit. That light ain't never coming. You talking about the Lord? Oh my goodness. I'm like, what light? Girl, you talking about the rapture? Thank you, Shanati, girl. No, no, thank you, girl. Oh my goodness. I'm like, what the ugh? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you are era. You are fucking era. So, I'm sick of this lights. Girl. So, and then she says, because I want y'all to see what she say. Look at her. She hurry up and ran. Don't run, girl. Don't run, girl. Don't run, girl. She said, I'm not interested in this conversation. No disrespect, but I don't know you. Why would I engage in a detailed conversation about my family? Just know the truth is coming and enjoy your day, sir. Much love. Now, this bitch says she don't know me. Girl, you don't know him either. You don't know him either. You just mad that I cornered your ass, girl, like a roach, like a scammy hammy in the motherfucker corner with these motherfucker shoes on, girl. That's all that is, girl. I got you. You is a scammy roach in a motherfucker corner, and I'm holding my foot over you. And I'm holding my foot over you. That's it in these, bitch. And I'm holding my foot over you. So you didn't know what to do, girl. You didn't know what to do. Because if he got mental illness, does Quentin Tarver? Does he? Does Ricky? Girl, make it make sense. You just mad that I cornered your ass with these roach killers. Roach? Girl, you're just mad, you're just mad, that I got you. Yeah, 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 girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're just mad. Yeah. So, moving right along. So, Chris, remember this? Now, first of all, I want to show you that Chris been deleting our messages because Chris said inside of these messages, as motherfucker well, girl. He said in these messages, as well. Well, no, this is Queen E. No, I need Chris. Where's Chris? Bam. So, he said in these messages as well. Where is it? No, I'm not changing. When this is key tape. Okay, so we was talking about this post because it's up. No, it's not up. Let me pull it back up. So the conversation, he was saying that it's not true, that he has proof, that, those recordings are fake, and all this bullshit. So, this girl is one of the messages of him saying, no, I'm not. Hey, hey, change up what I said. Well, he meant to say he. Yeah, he changed up what because it says hey, or is it they? They changed up. Okay, they changed the beach. That's what it say. The T a little fog, Chris. Mm-hmm. I thought you was rich. Here flip. So yeah. So they changed up what I said, and and I have witnesses that edited those tapes as Raz B. You will see in the end, I never did nothing to that man, right? So if you have proof that those tapes was edited because it's the same reasons why this subscriber came at her and said, oh, and it literally said the words from the tape, said, so you never heard Chris say on the tapes saying, I'm sorry, I don't do that stuff anymore. So Chris is saying that he has proof that the tapes aren't real. That that Ricky and them doctored it up to make it look like he was saying something other than what he actually said, which is bullshit. Because that tape did not skip. That was literally, it goes all the way through. It goes all the way through, Chris. So that is bullshit. You said that shit, Chris. You said it. That was your ass. Mother. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So, yeah. Shut up, Jocelyn. I love you, girl. I'm gonna just show y'all, just in case of the people who don't know what we're talking about. Just when he thought he was about to get away with it, no, no. Hold on, my fault. I'm about to pull this shit up right now. Yeah.
everybody. Just wanna
Chris!
talk to y'all about some facts that should be known.
This is Ricky Romance.
Okay, the bottom line is he's upset, so he's using his upsetness to say what he ain't gonna do or what he was gonna do. We don't know if he's gonna do that or not. That's bullshit. You need to work on your reality show and The Boys. Okay, what was the purpose of initiating the call, Demario?
They need to know. They even want to know.
Okay, so you told him. You feel better now?
Yes.
He feels threatened, so he made...
You know why he feels threatened? Yeah. Because the whole world is...
It's a shame that don't nobody support this fucking man around him. And Chris Stokes, you need to stop trying to excuse shit by trying to make it seem like whatever Ricky did and whatever he's going through and why he's in prison excuses you for what the fuck you did to him, because it does not. Why when somebody says something to your punk ass about this shit, that's the first thing you want to say is what Ricky did and all of this alleged shit. The fuck out of here. You are weak sauce. That does not excuse it. Excuse yourself from that abuse. How about that? Excuse yourself from the situation. Make it so that you were never there when any of this alleged shit that any of these men say come out. That's your job. Not I'm guilty, so let me make you look guilty too. Bitch. Beige motherfucker.
Already knows. Everybody already knows the truth.
Okay,
it is. I ran into a grown man.
Excuse me.
Chris made me take showers with the other boys. We had to go to Capitol Records and shit. So, you know, it's like all that little shit that my brother was introduced to, that shit was brought to me first. And I blocked that shit. You know, and I wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? I backed out. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I kind of knew. You know, I kind of knew what was going on over there. But yet, I took my brother over to Chris. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't protect him like I should have. You know what I mean? And I don't do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What's my word? What I'm trying to tell you is that ain't me.
And this is the recorder right here. This is Chris. This is you on the phone with Ricky. And this is not edited. This is you going all the way through saying this shit. This is you. Don't try to blame this shit on Ricky. This was you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What's my word? What I'm trying to tell you is that ain't me. That was up years ago. I don't do that no more. I go sit like the bottom line is that I don't.
So we're just supposed to feel like you didn't say that. We're just supposed to assume that that's not what y'all was talking about when that was the whole reason of him talking to you in the first place. Oh my God. Just fucking, who I cannot stand a liar. So Chris has been deleting our comments because Chris is also trying to allege other things. Is this screenshot or is it this one? Okay, no, it's this one. So, okay. Oh, this one. So, Chris's employee sent me this same screenshot, and it's in a video that I've already done about Chris. But thank you, Beverly. No one listens to our Taras, I'm assuming. Absolutely. And I do hope that they listen to him. I agree with you. I absolutely do. I do. I hope they agree with him. I do. Absolutely. So, and shout out to the super chat. Thank you so much. So this receipt I got from one of Chris's ex-employees. Okay. And I can prove that I got it from one of his ex-employees as well. It's on my video because Chris fired that person because they sent me this. Now, nobody has it on record of Chris actually making accusations about people. This is why I'm putting this receipt out here now, because Chris, because I hear you getting real Sue happy, Chris. You say at the bottom of this receipt, you read it, it says the person says to Chris, employee, you'll never find peace until you amend for all of the wrongdoing. And then Chris says, yes, I have peace because I've never did nothing wrong to no one. That's all lies. Then here they go talk about he go talk about this fucking light bulb again. Because he said it will come to the light. All this bullshit. So it says time is the ultimate truth teller. Apps goddamn lulu. So no matter how much time it takes, as long as it fucking come out. It don't matter if it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 motherfucking years, bitch. As long as it comes to the surface. Shit. So and the person says, oh, we'll just wait and see. So he says, now this is the accusation. You will see Ricky Romance, R-A-P-E-D, Raz B, and his little sister when they were helpless kids. It will come to the light. Watch. So Chris, how is it okay that you have a problem with these men putting these allegations on you that they state that you did to them, but you get to place allegations on them? This is an allegation. You said that not only did he R-A-P-E Raz B, but you also say, Chris, that he did this to his little sister as well. When I first did this video, that's why I withheld the information, because it was an allegation. So if you running around here trying to be Sue happy, because you can be sued for this, because this is defamation. This is defamation. Raz B's sister and Ricky's sister, Juanita, she has never said anything about nothing like this happening to her. She has never said anything about none of this happening to her. So don't give, and then Chris is pushing this shit because of the shit that Ricky is going through now. So he feels like it adds merit because what Ricky's going through right now, to state that he also did this to his little sister when she was helpless. Little helpless Raz and little help. When they were kids, Chris. When they were kids, hold up. Because you keep fucking with me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't. Listen.
Yo, what up, everybody? Shit that my brother was introduced to.
It's harder to hear, but if you listen, Raz B says that this is the house where he stayed with Chris, where he had been getting allegedly molested since he was 7 years old. So listen to him. I'll play it a few times so you can hear it, but listen.
I went to a grown man.
We're after this clip. Right here. Oh no, he said 11. My fault. I mean 11. They fucking with me. No, don't try to hide the truth. Since he was 11. That's what he said. I said 7. My fault. I slipped. 11. No, they trying it.
Okay, it is. I went to a grown man.
Excuse me.
And I will pull up the article. Raz said that it first happened when he was 11. And Ricky said it first started happening when he was immature. And he was immature around the same time as everybody else, when it was just this big dumbass group. You know, it wasn't when he was older. You know, so what's T, Christopher? Since we got allegations, since you got allegations, since you got allegations, people throw dirt on your name and get mad when flowers grow from it. Okay, so this is obviously aimed towards Raz. He's been throwing shots like his girl. He is lame as hell. I'm sick of him. So it's just like Chris. If you're gonna put allegations out there on people, we need to let that shit be known. Just like you going around here trying to say all this shit about Ricky. What about you? You said that he allegedly did what he did to Raz and his little sister. Ricky said what happened between him and Raz was because you groomed him. He said you groomed him. You groomed him to groom him. What's T? Hmm. Period. It's sad that nobody supports Raz. Nobody. 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 But before we get on up out of here, hold on. Before we get on up out of here, hold up. Oh no, I don't want to go to his shit. I want to go to my shit. Let's look at some booty. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
So I've been getting a bunch of calls from my loved ones, people that support me. And they're like, take this down, deal with this privately. But I say, yo, they've ruined me publicly.
I agree. And here's the thing. Why is all of his family calling him in support of Chris? Like, it's like they act like they support him, but it's like they don't. It's weird. Like, it is the weirdest dynamic, like, ever. They don't support this man. Oh, God. I support him more than they do.
They've tried to smear my testimony, make me out to look crazy, got people looking at me sideways, got people thinking that I'm gay, and I'm not because I was molested by a pedophile.
Period.
So this is how we do this. Since y'all want to try to shut me down publicly with sending out cease and desist letters, let's get in the room with the lawyers and let's take a polygraph test. I'm going to take the test, and when I take the test, you can do whatever it is that you need to do. When you take it, and when you fail, you take this fade and you take that bit. Because I'm tired of being bullied, and I'm not going to be bullied no more.
Period.
Oh yeah, and I'm doing this polygraph. Check this shit out. So I've been getting a bunch.
So we fully support Raz. I don't know about other people, but I fully support him. So follow me on IG because I be dropping tea. So look, follow me on there. That's all I can tell you because y'all be late. A lot of y'all be late to the party. So follow me on IG. But we're about to go on Station Head. Miles, can you drop the link? We're gonna go on Station Head. So we're gonna talk about this a little bit more. So yeah, let's go. We're gonna go on Station Head. Lower Tiff, I just got your message. I'll definitely take care of that though. Thanks for telling me because then I can tell you. But yeah, polygraph test. That's exactly what we're about to go on to Station Head and talk about. We're about to go on Station Head and talk about the polygraph test. Take the test. Take the test. So we're about to go on Station Head right now and talk about the polygraph test and what y'all think. Like, you know, what happens if it comes back and Raz be lied? What if it came back and Chris Stokes actually told the truth? Like just all type of scenarios. So we gonna go over there and talk about that. But Raz B said he will take a polygraph test. That he, I am telling the truth. I've been telling the truth for a very long time. And let's see him take a test and him pass these same questions, and hey, and we can take it from there. And I think that that's a great idea. Like, I really do. I just feel like, and the reason why I say I think it's a great idea is because with how I looked at how the statute of limitation works in California, things of that nature, there's only so much that can be done. So, I mean, he could at least start there. I mean, but I just don't understand, well, like, as a male, as a victim, why does he have to go through so much to where he basically has to do a polygraph test to prove that something happened to him, and other men get incarcerated for when they do things to women? They oh my Lord, Destiny. Lord have mercy. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. 2 in 1 week. Look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so dope. Oh my God. I'm over here going through all this painting of the suffrage, girl. That is going to help me, girl. Girl, Tasha K over here taking me through, Destiny. Girl, I don't know if they told you. But oh my God, thank you, girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God, thank you, Destiny. Oh my God. Oh my God, I almost gave you a wrench, girl. Girl, you almost got a wrench, girl. Hold on. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Girl, you almost got a rich girl. Oh my God. That is so lit. This is the second one this week. Who was it? Shy Bloom, like the day before yesterday, the other day, 3 days ago, she sent the $300 super chat, and I just got another one. Oh my God, that's so lit. Thank you so much, Destiny. Thank you. Oh my God, that is so lit. Hold on. I saw my boo. Hold on. How do all my moderators? Oh my God, I love you guys. Island Pink, Tip West. Oh my God. Everybody. Oh my God, I love you guys. I'm sorry if y'all feel like I've been saying hi to y'all male, all of y'all. Oh my God, I love you guys. I'll just be getting to it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I saw a crown. King Pain in the chat. Hey, King Pain. Hey, King Pain. Oh my God, love you. King Pain. Hey, girl. Hey now. Oh, there we go. Hey now. Hey now. Y'all make sure y'all follow my boo, the official King Pain. Y'all know I love me from him. Okay, so we're going over the session here right now. Thank you. That just threw me completely off. Sorry. Thank you, Destiny. Oh my God. And everybody else for the super chats. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to station here right now. We're about to talk about this. And then yeah, we'll go from there. But thank you. Did I put the link in the chat? Okay, I did. Okay, we gone. We up out of here. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love y'all. Bye. Over the station head. Bye.